What's up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. I know I haven't been consistent as usual on my videos, but I'm going to try my best to stay as consistent as possible. I've just been busy for the past days. I've just been going through a family loss, so it's been really hard on me for the past couple of weeks for me to be uploading. So I do want to tell you guys I'm sorry. I just want to let you guys know that I'm going to try to stay consistent as possible and give you guys more content, recreated looks. But today I'm super excited because I kind of was like thinking of two looks that I wanted to do today, but for some reason I went towards more on a particular movie that I used to watch when I was a little girl, and I got very inspired by this one actress that I thought she was so pretty, so beautiful, and at first I didn't even believe that it was really her. The movie that I am speaking about is The Mask. Jim Carrey and of course Cameron Diaz, like a really pretty blonde, these nice beautiful eyes. And I don't know what it is, but like I always thought, you know, women with that type of eye color is just such a beautiful, nice eyes on them that I just, back in the days, I wanted to have eyes like that. But I mean, I got this, so I'm happy with what God gave me. But anyways, moving on with that, I just wanted to go ahead and show you. And excuse me, FYI, if you guys hear my son in the background. He is up, so he's the only one that's awake, thank God. So I just try to find something in between what I can do, and somehow, somewhere, I found one of these looks. This is the look that she has, which is kind of like it's kind of like a glam bronze look, and that's what we're gonna do. And back in that time, I think it was like in the 90s, there was not a lot of like contour and things like that. They really just focused more on powder and blush. So that's what really we're going to be focusing on. And the brows, I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing the brows, but I will try to resemble it just a little bit, since my eyebrows can kind of go with hers, even though hers were much thinner. But anyways, let me just stop rambling and let me get on with this video. So if you guys are new to my channel, hello, my name is Christina, and then just keep on watching. So now that we have everything ready, I just kind of like did like a skincare routine before I got started today with the Milani SPF BFF. We're gonna use that today as my moisturizer. So I like to apply just a little bit on the back of my hand. Like I feel like it is almost close to my Essence, except that that primer is just a lot of glow, and this one has a lot of SPF, so this helps, you know, prevents from the UV rays, and it protects it at all times. So far, I've been using this product for probably about 2 weeks now, and has really gave me like a nice glow. Also has been protecting my skin from the sun, and knowing that in my family there's a lot of skin cancer on my mom's side of the family, I like to protect my skin at all times, because I have noticed when I wasn't wearing a lot of sunscreen that I would get a lot of dark spots in some of the areas of my face. So it's very important to use a sunblock or some, you know, SPF on your skin. Going with the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip, and I'm just gonna put this on the areas where I really just want to focus the look. So I just mainly want to focus really on the skin and on the face itself. I really want to get that look to be almost identically like hers. And I like to spread this on some of the areas where I want the makeup to last. Literally had to pop this pimple and it still hurts. I feel like there's still more in there, but I don't want to keep messing with it, because if I do, then I'm gonna scar it, and I don't like to leave scars because they tend to stay there forever. So that's that. All right, now that we prep the skin, We're gonna use my favorite pencil, and it's the e.l.f. Precise brow pencil. Every time I buy it, I don't know the color, but I'm sorry. I will try to link it down in the description bar and let you guys know what is the real color for this. But I'm pretty sure it's like a light neutral brown. It's nothing different. It's probably the same one that I use every time. Alright, so let me just go ahead and do these brows real quick, and then I'll be right back. Alright, you guys, so I literally tried to attempt to do the brows, and this is what came out. I mean, like I said, hers were thinner, and I know I could have used like one of those glues that covers up and does the brows, but I didn't want to have to go through that. Like, I didn't want to do that, because then I would have to like put it, then add a foundation, make the line thin. So I was like, this is what's gonna have to go. I mean, this is as far as I can get from compared to her brows. We're gonna move on because we're gonna get to that recreated look. Alright, so now that I prepped and I did everything on my skin to my brows, now we are going to focus on the lids, and I am going to use the P. Louise Rumor 2 base here, and I'm gonna put that right on my lids. Way too much, I go back with the e.l.f. sponge and I just blend it in. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Laura Mercier powder. Just going to pat like just a little bit of powder onto my lids. That way once I apply the shadow, everything will come together. The brush I'm going to use is the Morphe 433 brush, and it's just this little flat, little fluffy brush. I'll pat this on my lid. Added the powder. I'm looking at how they started her off because I probably got the wrong palette. So excuse me really quick till I get right back. What I use today is the Morphe 35F. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen this before in my other tutorials, and I'm going to use it because it's more of a bronze look, so that's what we're going for. So the first look that they started her off, which I'm noticing because they worked from the inner and then the outer, is like a nice soft brown. So I'm gonna try to work my way with these two colors and mix them in, and then kind of start off with that. So I'm gonna use the transition brush, and I'm gonna first start off packing it with a Wet n Wild brush, and it's kind of like a tapered brush. So I'm gonna go in with this color and this color, and I'm gonna first start off with those two. So I'm gonna start off here, and then I'm slowly gonna start building my way up into my crease. And so I'm just gonna focus this right in this section here, and I'm gonna just go back and forth and just kind of move it around. And then I'm gonna go back with that same color and kind of start building it. Now I'm gonna go in with a much I'm gonna probably go in with this brown here. I'm gonna start here, and then I'm gonna work my way because the look is a little brown. I don't want to keep it too dark, so that's why I'm going in with this first brown, and then I'll go in with a much lighter brown. See how I'm just going back and forth and just playing around with the brush. Cameron Diaz makeup artist, that time that they did the movie, they did a really good job of showing like her like authentic sexy side. that I finished with that, we're gonna now focus on this one. So I'm gonna leave this one alone for right now, and now I'm gonna go back with those same tones of colors that I was using before. Start building that same color on this side. And then use circular motions, and then kind of make it into like a circle. I feel like this color is starting to look way better than the other one. I'm gonna go back with a much lighter shade, and I'm gonna kind of go back and really blend that color in. Alright, you guys, if I don't mention some of the stuff in my video, I apologize, and don't worry, I'll have everything listed down in the description bar for you guys. So now I'm going to go in with my Too Faced Born This Way. I like to go in with my right concealer shade first before I go in with any lighter concealer shade, just so that I know what I'm going to work with. And it blends in better, and I'm just going to blend out. I'm just gonna let that sit, because you know I like to set the concealer for a little bit, that way everything blends in much better. Spray some e.l.f. Glow Dewy Mist just to kind of activate the concealer a little bit. I'm gonna let that sit for like a couple minutes, and then I'll go in and blend. If you guys by any chance get confused, all I'm really doing is just concealing and blending in all my concealer with my beauty sponge from Sonia Kashuk, and I'm using like an upper motion to kind of give, that way it gives me a lifted look. Okay, now that we finish with that, I'm now going to use the Mercier powder, and we are going to do some baking, you guys. So I'm just going to grab some on the e.l.f. sponge, back of my hand, and I'm just going to start pressing that in. It doesn't have like any type of contour. I'm gonna go in with the Kylie Jenner Tequila Tan, and I'm just gonna warm up my face just a little bit, focus that where it's like a little warmness. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with the blush from Kylie, which is what we're going shopping, and it's this nice little, you know, coral little pink. Also, right now what I'm doing is I'm just patting in the powder blush, and somehow they worked around her face, so I'm gonna try to now that we finished off with that, what we're gonna do now, I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Putty blush in Turks and Caicos, and I'm gonna try to like brighten up that blush a little bit more, just to give it a little pop. So she kind of used like extensions for her lashes, individual lashes, and I'm just going to use it right in the corner of my eye to kind of give that nice little flare. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I add individual lashes. It's pretty easy, it's not that hard to do. So all I do is apply the glue, and you don't need to wait that long because since they're individual and they're very small, you just need to apply it just where your lash is. So to be honest, they're not gonna look as perfect, but as long as you get it to your lash line as close to it, then you should be A1. This side I'm gonna do the other, and I'm using the battle ones, and by the way, they're from Ardell. I like to use individual lashes, by the way. I feel like they're more natural, they're easier to apply, and you can take them off whenever, and you don't have to go through adding a whole lash and then having to wait 30 minutes for it to dry and then apply, and then sometimes you can get it right one day and sometimes you don't. It'll be difficult at first, but once you get the hang of it and you just set it right onto your lash line, it becomes super easy. All right, now that we did that, I shade from the palette, and I'm gonna smudge it right in that corner. All right, you guys, so I know that there was some clips that were skipped, so maybe I just went over it super quick, and I'm just showing you the lip liner that I'm using. This lipstick from, this is Nude, and it's called Freaky from Essence, and I'm just gonna kind of place that. Here from Morphe, and I don't know the name of it, but it's like this little liner, and I'm gonna kind of blend that liner in. That way it doesn't look like I added a liner at the bottom, even though I did. So I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna use the Kylie lipstick in Ulta Beauty, and I just placed some on my finger, and I'm gonna just add it right in the center. Dulce de leche from Kylie, just right on the top. Now all I gotta do is just fix my hair real quick. I'm gonna spritz my face with the e.l.f. setting mist, and I'll be right back. Alright, you guys, I finally finished. I know that I couldn't find like a red top. I don't think I have a red top, so this is the only top that I had, and of course this was the top I was gonna use for the video. I think I mastered it just a tad bit. Look, you guys, I don't have blonde hair. I'm pretty sure I probably would look bomb with blonde hair, but I do love my natural black hair, so this is the final look. Let me zoom you in a little closer. And that is it. So I want to say thank you again for watching. I am so happy I was able to finally recreate a look for you guys and show you step by step on how you can get this look. I think it came out bomb. Now I will have to say I'm not a fan of the brows, but I'm not really mad at it. I mean, for this look and the year that they did this movie is actually really cute. It's sophisticated. It makes me look sexy. It makes me even feel like I'm like the new Cameron Diaz for the new movie Mask. And that's on period. But I would just want to say thank you guys for watching, and if you guys have any questions and any comments I use, I will leave it down in the description box. But with all of that, thank you guys for watching. God bless you guys, and I'll see you guys next time on my next video. So you guys take care, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell every time I upload a video. Peace.